I'm really gonna have to edit this out. There's me petting myself. Okay. Hi, my lovies. My name is Rola Marie. If you haven't been here before, but if you have, welcome back. So today I am going to talk about my locks again, but a little bit different. So last year I posted a video about how I made these lock extensions, and I got a lot of questions about how I attached them to my hair. So I'm going to show you that today, and I'm also going to show you another alternative method for making lock extensions that I feel like is slightly better than the original one that I showed you, especially if you're going to try to make really long ones. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Okay, so for the updated method, not updated, but the alternative method, I'm going to show you on this shorter lock so you can kind of see how I do it. So honestly, I thought I created this, but then I went online and saw a salon in New York called Napstar. They actually do this method, so I didn't create it, but it still is very efficient. So basically what you would do is you would kind of take the normal bundle like last time, but I took a bit off. And what I'm going to do is basically like braid it onto this. There you go. Braid it onto this look. Probably should use a bit less hair. Now there is a way to do it to where you don't have that little attachment bulge you see right here. But this is like a quick little shindig. And you can also cover that up once you start wrapping the hair too. And if some of the hair comes out, it's there you go. If some of the hair comes out, it's perfectly fine. You can also just use that later on. You just spray it down. Yeah, I could keep braiding down, but I mean, I'm not actually trying to extend this one. But as you can see, I just kind of add it to my hair. It's not leaving this at all because it's braided into it. And so what you would get to do now is you would get some of the extra hair that came out, and you would start right here, and you would kind of wrap it around the braid that you just made. And then get your crochet hook. I wish I didn't have this part. Get your crochet hook. And then you just, of course, you crochet it just like you did the other ones. If you put a little bit of the hair both above and below where you have that bulge, if you do it the way I did it, it can kind of cover it and just make it look like it's not there. And take some more hair and wrap it around. And back with the crochet hook. Okay. So this is, as you can see, it did get a bit chunkier because right here, this is like a really tiny lock. And then adding it got chunkier. There's ways to not do this. If I used less hair when I was braiding it and probably adding it to it, it would make a difference too. But I mainly just did this way so I could just show you, like, so you can see the attachment and you can kind of see that it still looks pretty real. And it's also a lot sturdier. You don't have to really worry about there being any weak spots and it slipping. Once it's in there, it's in there. So it's not nearly as much work as the original method. But for those of you who have done the original method, usually you'll end up with a lock that looks like this. You have a lock that you've made, and you have this little tuft of loose hair on top. So if you also have loose hair that works, let me see if I can find one. I can add this too. Okay, I'm looking at it. This is low-key a lot of extra hair. I could just kind of fold it over. Yeah, we'll just fold it over. All right, so what you do is you get this. This would be best if you have loose hair already, but if you do have locks, it's not impossible. And again, because I made my own extensions, not all of my ends are like super sealed, so that still works. If your hair is, if the ends of your locks are sealed, it'd be better to kind of pick it out so that you would have some loose hair that could entangle with the loose hair at the top. But when I don't, I just kind of sit it. I don't know if you can see that. I'll take the end of this and sit it right at, let me see if you can see it, the base, or like the tip of this. So like there's gonna be a little meeting part. I don't try to put it like too far away from that because that can make it a weak spot in the future. So what I try to do is make the tip of my lock go to the base of this, and I will wrap loose hair around it a little bit if I can. Get the crochet hook, 3 prongs from, or my personal favorite. And you attach it like that. I still have all this loose hair that you would then crochet into it to make it look all nice. But then this one gonna be real long. Yeah, I'm not gonna crochet the rest of it because I do want to like not actually take this out. So yeah, but that's how you could do it. That's how you would attach it to your hair. I had one that was this thick, because it's a pretty thick one for the locks that I have in my hair. Maybe some in the back. No, still pretty thin. Yeah, I just don't have a lock that's this thick, but I made this so I can show you guys. Okay, so also in the last video that I made about, I think it was the frequently asked questions about my locks, I mentioned the hair that I use, which was Yana hair? Yana or Yoni? No, it's not Yoni, it's Yana hair from Amazon. It's okay, but it's very like rough. I got this hair because Yana hair was actually sold out. Will you not be so bright? Okay, I don't know if you can see, but it's called Capilli hair. I'll at least like try to write it out in the description box and maybe on the video too. And it's distributed by Randall. I also bought it off of Amazon, but I like this hair a lot better. It's much softer. It's not as kinky, but it's still kinky enough to get the job done. But it does feel much softer. The smell's still like processed hair, but it just feels a lot better even when you make the locks. They're not as rough too. So if you're looking for some hair and you are shopping on Amazon for some Afro book hair, that's a good one. I've also heard of Making Styles Afro book hair. I haven't tried it, but I've heard a lot of good things about that. So go ahead and try that and let me know how you guys feel about it. Also, if you are looking to make really long locks, lock extensions off rip, and you don't plan on like dyeing them or anything, one thing that you could do that I have done on some of these, because I don't plan on dyeing my hair, I've never been one for like color or anything like that, is you can use braiding hair, like Marley hair, or just regular like braiding hair. It is synthetic, so it's not going to be regular human hair or anything like that, but I don't even feel like this Afro book hair is human hair, to be honest, but I digress. So you can use that to make the initial braid, just so that you have like a long and strong matrix to wrap the Afro book hair around. and it will still look like a lock. Like, you cannot tell the difference, but it will also just help you avoid the whole, you have a weak spot, so when you wash your hair, you can kind of see it coming apart. It'll just kind of take that part out of it. But yeah, again, that's only if you don't plan on dyeing your hair, because of course if you have the synthetic core to your lock and you try to dye your hair, we don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. So, where do you? But if you don't plan on doing anything like that, then adding braiding hair could work for you and could be fine, because it will make a good, long, stable lock. Let's see if I can find one that did it. Did that. Yeah, I think it was this one. I just did it from right here to down here with the Marley hair in. Yeah. No snapping, no nothing. So, it's good. But yeah, that's all I have to say for right now. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please give me a like and subscribe if you want to stay around. Also, if you guys have any more questions, put them down in the comments. I'll try to get to it. School is starting up soon, so bear with me. And I'm just bad at being consistent with this, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.